Good morning, good afternoon, wherever in the world you are. It's not what you know, it's what you do with what you know. Okay? It's not what you know, it's what you do with what you know. In a sense, it's like that phrase on training day that Denzel says. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove, because that's exactly what that is. The way you prove it is by doing what you claim to know. See, you can know anything, but if you don't do anything with it, it doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? You could have all the knowledge in the world, you could be just as wise, you could have the biggest brains, the highest IQ score. If you don't do anything with all of that, then it doesn't mean anything. So it's not about what you know, it's what you do with what you know that really counts. That's what matters. You can know another language, but if you don't use that in any capacity, if you don't do anything with that, then what does it mean? It's just another skill set or whatever that you have that's just gone to waste. And everybody has something in them. Everybody has a gift of some sort, a talent of some sort, a skill set, something that they do exceptionally well compared to other things. You have all this knowledge about it, but it's not about what you know. It's what you do with that. I think if you had the answers to, the test, that makes you a knowledgeable person. That makes you know all the answers. But if you don't do anything with that knowledge, then it's all for nothing. It's all a waste. You can have the greatest skill set, if you can know how to cook. But if you don't cook for anybody, it's nothing. You can know how to cook, but if you don't do anything with that knowledge about knowing how to cook, then what does it mean? That's what happens. Because what you don't use, you lose. You got it? Growing up, I was into music. I could play a trumpet. I could play it really well. If you have me do that now, I probably will not be able to play it as well as I used to back then because I was doing it all the time. I knew all the things about it. Now, granted, some of that knowledge has still been retained, but I don't know as much because I didn't do anything with the knowledge that I had. We all have something inside of us. Something, some sort of gift, some talent, a skill of something. Something you know how to do, and you know how to do it pretty well. But stop sitting on stuff that you know. Because what you don't use, you will lose. Period. That's the way it goes. Even if it's a half step off from what you used to do or what you used to be, it still counts. You lost it. It's not what you do. It's not what you know, rather. It's what you do with what you know. What can you prove? You can have all this knowledge about how to build schools or how to knit sweaters or, how to fix cars. But if you don't do anything with that knowledge you have, it's all for nothing. Take time to utilize the things that you know and do something about them. You got it? And that goes for all of us. That also goes for me. I'm not just talking because I have all the experience, I got areas to improve on too. But I do know for sure what you know it's not about. Because a lot of people know a lot of things, but not a lot of people do anything about what they know pertaining to those things. So it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Can you prove how well you know this? Yes, I can. Okay, show me. It's about what you do with what you know. So take time out today, tomorrow, whenever, when you think about it. Think about all the stuff you know. And think about how much of those things that you know are you actually doing something about because you know it. Whether that be if you know the law real well, like I said, if you know how to cook real well, you know how to sell things real well. Whatever you know, ask yourself, what am I doing about what I know? Everyone has that skill set, that talent, that gift, something in them that they're good at. But it's not enough just to know that you're good at it. You got to show and prove. You have to show what you know by doing what it is. Got it? That's the only way to really and truly be dope. It's not what you know. It's what you do with what you know. So show it to the world. Prove to them that you know what you're doing. It's Motivation Monday, man. Go be dope.